court hearing taking place today over whose responsibility it is to shelter migrants traveling into New York City.
And at the crux of this lawsuit, a law requiring New York City to provide shelter to anyone who needs it. Our Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine has the latest.
New York City says it's at capacity. It wants a state mandate banning upstate communities from passing ordinances preventing migrants from being relocated to other areas. Last week, the state's attorney wrote a letter pointing the finger back at New York City, saying it should have prioritized efforts like work authorization for these asylum seekers. While the finger pointing continues, the Legal Aid Society, part of that 1980s case, says there are signs of progress.
The parties are continuing to negotiate and work together. We met with both the state and the city yesterday to talk about what was in those letters and what progress could be made.
The state's letter also mentioned ways the state has helped the city, including $1 billion in funding, declaring a disaster emergency, and a list for potential temporary shelters.
We are looking for the state to take more of a leadership role here. And so there were certainly some new things in the letter we didn't know about, some new sites offered, things of that nature. But we're hoping that rather than the state putting focus on what may have happened in the past or things that have not been going well communication-wise between the state and the city, that we can put a focus on what's happening now.
This week, the governor announced Floyd Bennett Field, which is federally owned property, would be used to house migrants.
The state will again spend the money necessary to stand up space for 2,000 individuals now. So here's how the strategy works. The services, the opportunities, the programs with English as a second language for many of these children who need to be in school soon, they are centralized in the 5 boroughs, as well as the city's right to shelter law, which is a driver why a number of people have come there.
The governor on Monday spoke about the relationship between the city and the state.
That all being said, and not having a legal responsibility, we're doing an enormous amount of work and will continue to support the mayor in dealing with what is nothing short of a humanitarian crisis. That commitment is firm. It'll continue.
Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.